Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, I want to talk about something that's been buzzing around the NFL circles lately, something that could be a real game changer for the San Francisco 49ers. And no, I'm not talking about a new draft pick or a rookie signing. This is about a potential blockbuster trade, a move that could significantly bolster the 49ers' already formidable defense. It's about Jalen Ramsey, the 7-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro cornerback, who's been one of the most dominant defensive players in the league over the past several seasons. And yes, the rumors are heating up, indicating that Ramsey might be on his way to the West Coast, and more specifically, to the 49ers. You see, Ramsey's name has been circulating mainly because he's currently on the trade block, with reports suggesting that the Miami Dolphins are open to moving him. And that's a huge deal, especially given his track record. Ramsey, who helped the Los Angeles Rams win a Super Bowl in the 2021-2022 season, has established himself as one of the premier shutdown corners in the league. His ability to lock down top receivers, his versatility in coverage, and his aggressive style make him a nightmare for quarterbacks and offenses alike. The fact that he's looking to play on the West Coast only adds fuel to this fire, because the 49ers are perfectly positioned to make a move and bring him into their defensive fold. Now, let's dig into some of the numbers and the context here. Ramsey is owed around $25 million in real dollars, but his cap hit for 2025 is roughly $6 million. That might sound hefty, but from a dollars and cents perspective, the 49ers are in a pretty good spot financially. They have over $47 million in salary cap space for the upcoming season, which means they could comfortably accommodate his contract if they decide to pull the trigger. And interestingly enough, Ramsey's recent contract, a 3-year, $72 million deal signed in 2024, is set to kick in fully only in 2026. So, there's some flexibility there for teams interested in acquiring him now, without being locked into that massive deal immediately. From the perspective of team needs, the 49ers have been somewhat underwhelming in their cornerback play in recent seasons. Despite boasting a star-studded roster, their secondary has left a lot to be desired. Last year, they ranked 5th in passing yards allowed per game, giving up just under 193 yards, which is solid but not exceptional. The real concern is in the turnovers. San Francisco was tied for 21st in interceptions with just 11, and their total takeaways ranked 26th in the league at 17. When you're aiming for a Super Bowl, you need those big plays, those game-changing moments, and that's where Ramsey could make all the difference. Right now, in the 2024 season, the 49ers are entering training camp with a couple of cornerbacks who are decent but not exactly elite. Diamador Lenoir and Renardo Green are the starters, but according to Pro Football Focus, they're ranked somewhere between 35th and 50th among over 110 cornerbacks rated in the league. That's a clear sign that San Francisco needs an upgrade, a true shutdown corner who can erase the opponent's top receiver and elevate the entire secondary. Ramsey, despite playing only a handful of games last season, is ranked 16th by PFF in 2024, and he's proven over the years that he can be an elite player when healthy and motivated. And here's the kicker. Ramsey's history with NFC West rivals adds an intriguing layer to this story. In 2021, he faced off against the 49ers 3 times, and in those matchups, he had 5 passes defended and an interception. He's already proven he can be a thorn in the side of San Francisco's offense, and that kind of mental edge can be invaluable in playoff battles. The rivalry with the Rams, especially with Sean McVay's coaching staff, has always been intense, and Ramsey's known for his fiery personality and competitive edge. That's exactly the kind of player the 49ers could use to shift the balance in their favor. Now talking about the potential destinations. Yes, the 49ers are very much in the mix, but they're not the only team with eyes on Ramsey. The Los Angeles Rams, of course, are a natural fit. Given Ramsey's history with the Rams, and the fact that Rams head coach Sean McVay has been rumored to be interested in bringing him back, it's a compelling storyline. But the Rams aren't the only team looking to make a splash. The Los Angeles Chargers are also in the conversation. They've lacked a true star at cornerback for a while now, and Ramsey would be a massive upgrade over their current options, like Dante Jackson, who posted a subpar grade last season. The Chargers, with their own significant cap space and draft capital, could certainly afford to make a move. Both the Rams and Chargers have the assets and the cap room to land Ramsey, but the question is, who will pull the trigger first? The Chargers might be less desperate than the Rams, but they're definitely in the mix. And that's where the NFC West rivalry really heats up. The 49ers, with their championship aspirations, are likely to act quickly if they see Ramsey as a piece that can push them over the edge. But here's an interesting twist. There's a growing sense that Ramsey might prefer the West Coast, especially given his recent comments and reports. ESPN's Adam Schefter mentioned that he expects a trade to happen before training camp starts, and that Ramsey's preferred destination is the West Coast. The Rams seem to be the frontrunners because of their past relationship, but the 49ers are right there, ready to pounce if the opportunity arises. It's a classic case of timing, negotiations, and team needs coming together in a perfect storm. Now, let's consider what this move would mean for the 49ers. They're already one of the most complete teams in the NFL, with a potent offense led by Brock Purdy, a solid offensive line, and a defense that's been good but not great in the secondary. Adding Ramsey could transform their defense into one of the league's most feared units. Imagine a secondary with him, Charvarius Ward, and talented young players like Diamador Lenoir. That's a unit that could shut down even the best defenses in the league, and that's exactly what you need when you're chasing a Super Bowl. Of course, there are questions about the cost, both in terms of draft capital and salary. Ramsey's trade value is high, and acquiring him might mean giving up some picks or extending his contract, which could be costly. But if the 49ers see this as a real opportunity to push for another championship, it might be worth the investment. Plus, with their current cap space, they could structure a deal that's manageable within their financial plans. In the end, this potential move illustrates the aggressive approach that San Francisco's front office is known for. John Lynch and his team aren't shy about making bold decisions if they believe it gives them an edge. And given the NFC's competitive landscape, teams like Philadelphia, Dallas, and the always dangerous Detroit Lions, every advantage counts. The 49ers want to reinforce their defense, and Ramsey could be that missing piece. Now fans, I want to know what you think. Do you believe Jalen Ramsey is the right fit for the 49ers? Would you be willing to see them give up some draft capital for a player who could put them over the top? Or do you think the price might be too high? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, rumors, and analysis on everything happening around the San Francisco 49ers. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep this community alive with your voice. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates. So stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news.